Hello and welcome back. This is Rune with a View. And now that we've finished up Clair Obscure, we're going to be moving on to Disco Elysium, the final cut. So before we start, I just wanted to say that since today is Remembrance Day here in Canada, I'd like to take a moment and pay tribute to all the veterans, past and present, before we continue on. So, with that in mind, we're going to take a moment to do that. Okay, and with that, we shall continue. So, let's start with a new game here. For all the Revocalonis, I'm not sure what that means there, Twisted Varg. Could you explain? Okay, so let's see. Select archetype. Thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. So int 5, physicality 1. I'm not sure what FYS stands for. That's a 2, and MOT is also new to me. I'm not sure what that is either. If I hover over it, will it actually tell me what they are? Motorics? How well you move your body, I see. Hand-eye coordination, perception, speed. Okay. And what is this? Physique. Ah, okay, I see. I see, so this is actually psychic, not physical. Powers to influence yourself and others. Capacity to reason, and this is how well your body is built. Okay. It doesn't tell me what encyclopedia does. Okay, so sensitive, a magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Inland Empire. I'm not sure what that is about. Oh, I see. Encyclopedia is given because of the intellect. I see. Inland Empire. I'm not sure what that's about. Physical. Extremely physical. Interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Hand-eye coordination. Which is actually not coming from physique. It's actually in motorics. And then create your own character. Huh, that is interesting. I wonder, maybe we just stick with the 3 and we'll go with, I'm not sure which one I'd like to go with. Let's go with Thinker. I'd rather take those actions than any physical violence. They'll explain all the skills in the next screen. You advise to read all of them because they're not just skills. Okay, so I'm assuming you're talking about what's under here for like underneath the intellect, psyche, and stuff. Okay, so under intellect, there's logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, and physical calculations. In psyche, violation, inlaid empire, empathy, authority, suggestion, esprit de corps, de corpse, esprit de corpse, something of body, spirit of body. Hey there, No Bike, how are you doing? We're just going through all of these skills. Need a briefing on character building? Yes, that would be great. I have gone into this completely blind. I know Twisted Varg had said to actually read all of these before we continue on. Okay, so physique is this will also kind of be the first time I've really played any sort of role-playing game this in depth. Usually the role-playing games I tend to play are like JRPGs, so this is a bit more than I'm used to. All right, so for physique, physical instrument, electrochemistry, endurance, half-light. I'm not sure what half-light would be. Pain threshold and shivers. Int, psychic, and phys are your main skills, but never have less than 2 motor. Half-light is your fight or flight reaction. Okay. Fight or flight reaction. Pain threshold and shivers. I'm not sure. Is shivers like what would it be? Like being creeped out kind of a thing? Is that what that would be? And then shivers is your tining with your environment. What do you mean by tining? Unless that's a keyboard misclick. Tuning. Oh, okay, I see. Let's see. Motorics is hand-eye coordination, perception, reaction speed, savoir-faire, interfacing, and composure. Savoir-faire is nimbleness. Okay, that's actually good to know. I was just about to ask what that was. So you're saying that these first 3 are more important than motor, but we want to have at least 2 in motor, right? I mean, I was thinking of just going with the thinker. Yes and no. I guess it just depends on how you like to play. Is there any wrong? Like I said, I think we're going to go with this just to start with. Wait. You'd suggest to build a character of our own. Okay. I mean, we can totally do that. I'm assuming I can go back if I don't like it. Okay, so intellect is raw brain power, how smart you are. Physique, sensitive, how emotionally intact we are. If we want the thinker, a better version is a custom 4224. How emotionally intelligent we are. Physique is your musculature, how strong we are, and motoristics is our senses, how agile we are. Okay. I'll take your advice and go with 4224. 42... Whoops, that's too many. 4224. Okay. Let's go with that. Next. Okay, so now we get to pick one of the set skills, right? I'm assuming... Do we have points, or... Our signature skill gets a point. Okay, so let's see. Logic is we'll draw intellectual power, deduce the world. All right. Call upon all your knowledge, producing fascinating trivia. And the whole skill tree caps get another point to be raised later. For example, skill tree caps. If we choose a psychic skill, our psychic cap will have a +1. See violation, for example. So hold yourself together, keep your morale up. It's a 2 and has 2 empty squares. Would it get 3? Would it gain like a pip in there and then 3 squares for all of these? Is that what you're suggesting? If we choose it, it's going to be a 3 and the whole skill tree will have a 3 cap. Oh, okay. I see. Interesting. So what we pick also affects everything in the tree. Yes, okay. Good to know, good to know. Rhetoric. But only the cap. Okay. Only the cap. Practice the art of persuasion. Enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Play the actor, lie and detect lies. Understand creativity, see art in the world. Huh. I wonder how that would be helpful. Visual calculus. Reconstruct crime scenes. Make laws of physics work for the law. I see. If we want to be thorough, there's an info tab. Oh, geez, look at that. Thank you for showing me that. Oh, this is going to be a lot of talking, isn't it? Cool for analysis. Pure relationships, obviously logicans. This is, yeah, not going to be great for reading. Awesome. Logic urges you to analyze the living daylights out of the case. It enables you to piece evidence together, detect inconsistencies in statements, and impress everyone with your astonishing conclusions. It's the bread and butter of many a detective. At high levels, logic will be able to solve even the most complicated puzzles. You'll be very proud and thus susceptible to intellectual flattery. For those blinded by their brilliance, often miss important clues. That is very true. With low levels of logic, you're going to have a hard time solving even the simplest puzzles, even if you find the pieces. Good luck putting them together. Okay. Now, I guess I should ask. The game is 1.3 million words of dialogue. I actually do realize that. I do realize that. With choosing these, would you suggest like popping up intellect into, or like sticking with intellect? Since I am, I guess, trying to go with more of an intellect playthrough, or would you suggest like popping up psyche or physique instead? Cool for thinkers, historians, trivia freaks. Encyclopedia makes you a... If you were I, you'd suggest popping one of your lower skills. Okay. Okay, let's look at these then. Cool for sane people, well-adjusted cops, the non-suicidal. Oh, geez, that's... Maybe we're just gonna go with this. Violation urges you to be a good guy. Oh, sorry. Volition urges you to be a good guy to others and to yourself. It enables you to resist temptation, be it in a bottle between a pair of legs or at the end of an iron barrel which promises oblivion. Volition gives you the will to finish the investigation, improving your morale. One of the 2 health pools in the game. Oh, this is actually a health pool. At high levels, Volition makes you hyper sane. While you're about to get funky, it keeps you normal. It's a bit of a party pooper. At low levels, however, you'll have little morale. Without it, you'll be a profoundly unstable cop, falling apart at the seams as you make irreversible mistakes. I feel like maybe I'm gonna go with this. Quick question. How many times have you played this game? Or watched someone play it? You seem to know quite a bit of the ins and outs. Island Empire. Cool for dreamers, paranatural investigators, mental creators. Island Empire is the unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. It enables you to grope a way through invisible dimensions of reality, gaining insight into which sight can't see. What's really going? What do these enigmatic riddlers mean for the world fate? You finished it 3 times and watched hundreds of hours of others playing it. Wow, that is dedication. Did you change up your skill sets for each playthrough? At high levels, Island Empire animates the inanimate. You'll have conversations with your clothing, conversations that may challenge the course of the investigation if you're not thrown into the loony bin first. With low Island Empire, however, you'll be void of imagination and character. And then how will you shape the cosmos? The brute is the most fun? You mean like high motoristics? Or high physique, probably, right? Empathy, cool for judges of character, interviews, interrogations. Empathy breaks into the soul of the others and forces you to feel what's inside. It enables you to notice social cues others may miss. Perhaps a hidden sadness you could coax out a little more. A strange joy for someone who should be bereaved, or a hidden resentment that could return to harm you later. At high levels, empathy really puts you in other people's shoes. You'll cry for their sorrows, punch walls to relieve their angers, and be an even more unstoppable cop. With low empathy, however, you'll be an ungainly beast, unable to talk to anyone without upsetting them. Oh, great. Authority, cool for leaders, experts of psychological warfare, and respect junkies. Respect junkies? Okay. Authority urges you to assert and reassert your dominance over those around you. It enables you to understand the power dynamics of groups of thugs, known how far you can push a perpetrator and how to establish control of situations. At high levels, authority demands respect. Even a perceived slight could send you into knee-breaking mode. With low authority, however, you're forced into awkward situations, like when you suffer psychological breakdowns after you yell at teenagers and they laugh at you. Okay. Interesting. Esprit de Corps. Cool for cops. Cop aficionados. Pretend cops. Esprit de Corps is the very spirit of policing. The cop geist. It enables you to understand your blue-souled sisters and brothers, not only by picking up suitable signals from your partner, but by witnessing flash sideways scenes as they play out in your precinct. At high levels, you'll be the very heart of the police force, not only willing and able, but obliged to take a bullet for your partner. However, without Esprit de Corps, you'll be flying blind, unable to understand discreet remarks colleagues make in high-stakes situations. Remarks that might just save your life. Okay. What other type of runs did you do? Was Brute your last? Let's see. Suggestion. Cool for diplomats, charmers, and sociopaths. Suggestion urges a soft-powered approach. If people think they want what you want, you've already won. The skill enables you to implant ideas into the minds of others. You can make the citizens like you more. You can make gangsters turn on each other too. Many crime rings have been broken by just a little doubt after all. At high levels, suggestion makes you more affable to everyone and more resistant to their charms in turn. But all that schmoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy. And you'll know it, even if no one else does. With low levels of suggestion, though, you'll have difficulty getting any kind of rapport with others. You'll be alone both during the day and at night. You played all 3 archetypes, and you're currently on a maxed skills run. Just for giggles, how do you do a maxed skill run? Okay, endurance. Cool for fighters who can take a hit, lookouts who don't sleep, human batteries. Oh, you just edit the save. I should have figured that's how it works. Editing the save files, that makes sense. Endurance is your metabolism and circulatory system. It improves your health. One of 2 health pools in the game. It enables you to survive being a cop. Who cares if you can't aim a gun, if you can't take a full few bullets? I feel like 1 bullet is too many bullets for anyone to be taking. Why be afraid of drugs that hurt your health if you're very, very healthy, man? At high levels, endurance enables you to take a few knocks to the head, enjoy a greater quality of drugs, and shake off a few cardiac arrests. Oh my gosh. It makes you a powerful man who looks down on the weaklings who can't keep up. However, cops with low endurance are likely to struggle. The body is frail already, and the flesh of a cop will often be tested. And if it doesn't pass, it dies. Pain threshold. Unstoppable fighters, guys who won't die, masochists. Pain threshold ignores damage so you can push on, bloodied and crawling to the bitterest end. It enables you to, like the guy from Monty Python, the knight there from Holy Grail, where he has no more arms or legs and he's still trying to fight you. It enables you to negate damage you would otherwise take, even mental pain, headaches, and loneliness. In fact, these things can become a thrill you seek out and perversely revel in it. At high levels, pain threshold turns in on itself in seriously unhealthy ways with full-on self-destructive behaviors. With a low pain threshold, however, you will suffer too easily. Even a slap from a teenager will make you whine and complain. Physical instrument, cool for musclemen, bare-knuckle brawlers, gym teachers. Physical instrument is not only your muscles. High pain thresholds will make you a masochist. It does say right here, it does say masochists in there. I mean, that makes sense. And then it does say, like, what is it? Become a thrill you seek out and perversely revel in. Physical instrument is not your only muscle and your skeleton, it's your ability to use them effectively. You'll crave pain. I'm assuming that means, like, if you don't get pain, there's going to be negative consequences. This seems like that'd be the type of game that this would happen. Oh no, there aren't negative consequences for not giving in to your cravings. It enables you to do push-ups, sit-ups, knockout punches, and 360-degree spin kicks. It's a one-size-fits-all solution to thriving and surviving in a physical world. Oh, you'll get dialogues that push you to get hurt. I guess with the amount of words, like you said, they've got to have all the eventualities of what you've picked. At high levels, physical instrument breaks doors, chains, and bones. And it makes you laugh at the numbly namby-pansies who can't. You'll be manned up, encouraging others to curl iron until they're manned up too. At low levels, however, you'll have a hard time arresting anyone who isn't infirm or already dead. Indeed, engaging in physical confrontations could leave you in either state. Electrochemistry. High flyers, party enthusiasts, cops who need lightning. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed, to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. It also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. If you need to understand a chemical breakdown or talk to someone blasted out of their mind or understand sexual dynamics, electrochemistry is there to guide you. At high levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure. Any represent Lothario, who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in either hand. But with a low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand. Shivers, cool for city lovers, the wisest of the streetwise, the generally supranatural. Shivers come when the temperature drops and you become more keenly aware of your surroundings. It enables you to hear the city itself, to truly belong to the streets. It is a supernatural ability. Old wrongs play out in present time. Scenes across the city happen in front of you, but who is speaking to you? At high levels, shivers may make you seem mad to the outside world. As you listen to the city, you don't listen to others. Your superiors may begin to worry. With low shivers, though, you will seldom hear the city speaking to you. And if you cannot hear it, how can you ever save it? Oh, that's an interesting one. Okay, and then the last one we'll go through is Half-Light. It's cool for high-strung investigators. Shoot now, ask questions later, cops. Surprise haters. Surprise haters. Half-Light is your fight-or-flight response. It enables you to sense the way situations are about to turn. It injects palpable fears into your heart. Fears that urge you to act before it's too late. To act ever again. Fear that makes you frighten others. It is aggression that lets you squeeze every last drop of information out of a witness. Ooh, that sounds not great. At high levels, Half-Life makes you ultra attuned to the world. It is perpetual fear of your own shadow. If someone else's name or scent, you'll be ready always to pounce and physically interrogate passersby. At low levels, however, you'll find your survival instincts is lacking, and your methods limp-wristed. Those who respect violence will not respect you. Okay, give me a second while I have a drink here. I think I'm debating whether or not we go with suggestion or empathy. Okay, let's see here. At high levels, makes you affable to everyone and more resistant to their charms in turn, but all that smoozing and oozing charm will make you slimy, and you'll know it even if no one else does. With low levels, though, you'll have difficulty getting any kind of rapport with others. High levels empathy really puts you in other people's shoes. You'll cry for their sorrows, punch walls for their anger, an even more unstoppable cop. With low empathy, however, you'll be ungainly beast, unable to talk to... Okay, let's go with empathy, I think, is what we're going to pick. How do I do that? Set signature? Click to mark select skill as signature. As you may have noticed, being too high or too low in a skill is detrimental in its own way. Yeah, like, I've noticed that everything we've read so far has given that high-low, and, like, specifically talked about the downsides as opposed to anything else. So that's kind of interesting. Again, I haven't actually read up anything much aside from the once we press confirm, the game will start. Okay, then let's do that. But yes, this is kind of like a blind run through. I don't know much about this game aside from the whatchamacallit, the trailer. Good luck. Thank you. I'm excited. I've heard good things about this game. The Furies are at home in their mirror. It is their address, even the clearest waters, if I am not fast enough to read that.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
If deep enough can drown is how that last one ended? Okay, awesome. Thank you for catching that for me.
Ever. Never, ever.
Simply keep on non-existing, never, ever, ever. Let's go with that.
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay, simply keep on non-existing then.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
No ex-wives are contained within it. Does that mean we have an ex-wife? This is great. Give me some more. What was that about the ex something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Okay, this is creepy. Plunge back into the fathomless depths. No, I want to know about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
Abyssopelagic zone. LLZ, never let me go. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Let's go with the first one.
Alright, nothing down to fuck all, borough.
A return trip to the Silent Plates. Let's visit the ancient Zero Home. Look, I'm tired of being this type of animal, and who gives a shit? Does it matter which one I'm certain all of my choices matter, but...
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Don't stop. Keep singing. Sing me the song of death. Wait, no. I need to belittle myself instead? This is your first time playing it too, wink wink. Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, sing me the song of death.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
I wasn't expecting the masochism to happen so soon. Like, we just started, and already he's asking to get...
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
The best kind of music, disco music. Mother help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it? Stop! I don't want to hear anything more about this sensation. Take me back to the formless, disembodied nothing. Let's go with Mother help.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Help someone cut my head off, it's trying to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? I feel like
Fiery
that.
streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Is there a voice in that? In the music? It sounds like someone's trying to say something, but maybe that's just me.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice can name a motor carriage.
What do I hear? It sounds like... I don't know, like droning? It sounds like someone's trying to say something, but I can't make out the words. Are you able to hear? Is the game... Should I turn up the volume of the game for you? I think maybe it's just me. I think I'm just hearing stuff, because as it got louder, it's just more droning. Okay, we can increase the game volume a bit. Let me know if that's too much. Okay, so... Oh, we can actually take pants. Perfect. Let's see, what is this? Audio's fine on your end? Okay. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. Okay. Empty cassette. Hold tab to highlight. Oh, okay, okay. I guess we could take the cassette. Looks like someone tore out the tapes while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on rolling empty.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
We can also right-click to highlight interactables. Okay, that is good to know. Thank you. Let's fish out the keys, I guess.
Whirling in rags on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
It's interesting how, like, the things talking to us are us, but, like, specific portions of us. I guess, like, all of those skills and stuff that we were picking, are they actually going to be, like, who talks and directs us? It should open the door. Ah, yes, okay, I see. That right-clicking does... We nailed it? Okay. Why is there just a shoe hanging there? Very strange. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I did not expect that.
The window stands broken in its frame. cold wind blows in.
Visual calculus, easy 9. Assess the damage. This is a white check. You may retry it. Okay, so white checks we can retry. I'm assuming we are rolling.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Red checks are one-time chances. Okay. Okay, so we broke the window then. Did I break it with my own hands? Look at
A
them.
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What
More
did
likely
this?
a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess
It
the
is
size?
too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
Like a baseball? Or no, something heavy. Baseballs aren't really that heavy.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Good thing we picked up that shoe first. I wonder if we wouldn't have gotten this portion of it.
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
Maybe it wasn't me. I should go get the shoe. I don't need it. I don't need anyone.
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay, so we gained something. And we've got... Find our other shoe. Seems like your green snakeskin shoe is... Of course it's a snakeskin shoe. Is missing its partner. You should find it before you go venturing into the wild unknown. 2 shoes are better than 1. Unite them again. Okay, what else can we interact with? I guess we'll need a shirt. That could be useful. Let's take that. Why is it... I just noticed there's a necktie on
This
there.
fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Now this is a learning moment. Think about the options and the fan. Okay, so Savoir-Faire. I'm assuming if it's got this, like, the square brackets with one of our abilities, it's always going to be a roll. Looks like it's a white roll. Long
The
fan?
blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Okay, so now we can grab... Okay, I see. So that changed the percent of... Because we were at 50% before, right? So let's do that.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap.
Now we're cooking
It's
with
released
fuel.
from the blade.
I feel like it was just visual cues.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Many people die in this room? Like, from grabbing the necktie? You wouldn't guess how many you've seen. That's interesting. Why would they... They just didn't think... I mean, the fan was spinning. I wouldn't have expected death. That does surprise me. I would not have expected death. Can we not... There we go.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Oh, wonderful.
Hot water sprays from the base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor. Really, all recollection of the person you are The people in your life and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
So we drank ourselves to amnesia? Or were we poisoned or something? Apparently so. I feel like are we gonna burn ourselves if we wipe the mirror?
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Island Empire. Huh, okay. I don't care. Wipe the mirror. Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Better not to know, leave. Let's make sure there's nothing wrong with our face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
What? What's wrong?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol underneath your skin.
I'm sorry, touch your nose. At least my tongue is okay. Touch our tongue. I'm scared. I want to stop doing this. Wipe the mirror now. Let's wipe the mirror now.
Behold.
Okay, I was expecting something worse.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Dear Lord, help me. What is this? Of course I do. It is some kind of superstar. I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late stage alcoholic. Let's go with that. That seems appropriate.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
I'm not making it. The face is making it itself. I have no idea why it's there. It just is. Now, do I talk about myself or do I talk about myself in game? Let's go with in game.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Okay, try.
You
Oops.
can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
I actually meant to pick the other one. I slipped. Oh well.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom, God, I don't know. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. I'm afraid it's meant for the ladies. I'm insinuating that I'm vaguely sympathetic. I think I'm sort of pulling it off to in a sad has-been kind of way. There's some charm to it. It's the expression of pain. Let's go with it's the expression of pain. That seems correct. I mean, the mirror even told us it is correct. Encyclopedia. Okay, we've got a low chance. Dig into your mind and locate the source of the expression. A very low chance. Attempt to stop the expression from happening. I mean, sure. Let's give this a try. Let's see with a low chance if we fail.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay. So we failed. That wasn't too bad. Okay, and I think lastly, there is this. Oh, that's the door. Okay. You see the bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Okay. So once you get out of the room, you'll no longer help us, okay? I'm trying to... Okay, so that's the door. This is also a door. We were supposed to go outside to get our shoe, right? Is that through this door or through that door? We also picked up a key, right? Gloves. Tools? Interact? Did we not find a key? Oh, we do. Key to number 1 room. Okay. How do I... Let's do that. Any last questions? Let's see. Okay, so this is that. What happens with level ups? You don't have enough skill points available. I'm assuming I allocate skill points to these. And that fills out our little diamonds. What else? What else? Is there any other questions I have for that? Or do these specifically level up? There's like a plus button here. Inventory tools. Yes, when we spend all skill points, it will be unrecallably applied to that skill. And just that skill. Okay. Irrevocably. Okay. So here, clothes items. Do clothes +1 to island? So clothes actually affect our stats too. We saw, what was it? Island Empire? Okay, what do we have here? Aspirate to corpse. -1 to suggestion. Where was suggestion? Was here. I see, so instead of 2, it's 1. You can change them if you're not having a conversation. Okay. Have a fair, electrochemistry. Okay, interesting. I like how it's just green shoe, left foot. Okay. Anything else? Tasks. Oh, we do have a map. Incomplete. Acquire a copy of city maps. Okay. Anything else? I think that's it. I think I'm good for now. I don't think I have any other questions. Except for how do I get outside? Maybe that's the question. We know that my shoe is outside on the balcony. Although that doesn't look like there's a balcony. It is this door? Okay. Iguanas, -4 Celsius, centigrade, bad road conditions. Oh, it's a -12 degrees centigrade, hail. There's something on the table. Can I pick up? Ooh, I can. Money. Money gained. Real is the name of it. Interesting. The calendar says it's March. The year is 51.
Hello, officer.
Ooh, we can talk to
The
her.
young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Class J? Miss Orange Disco Dancer? Oh, is Miss Orange Disco the place?
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Let your character reach it. Okay, yeah, I guess I didn't wait for that, did I? Officer, am I military personnel? Turn your blood face away from her, from her beauty and keep walking. She's cute, I tell you what?
No.
She seems perplexed by your question. Wait, I know, I'm a businessman. Chief Executive Officer, right? Then why did you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
She pulls on her cigarette. Are you sure you're shitting me? Goddamn right I'm a policeman, and don't you forget it.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time.
She takes another drag. All this
You've been
time?
here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
And what business is that? We're in too deep now. Maybe we shouldn't be giving this
Couldn't
away.
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Oh, very low suggestion. Okay. Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? I should get going. Try the expression on her and let her know you want her physically. Oh my god. No, we will not be doing that. It's red, so this is... It can't be retried. Okay. Maybe we shouldn't let her know that we've... I feel like letting her know that we don't remember anything is bad. So let's get going.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Oh, yay. And everyone seems to know that we're...
stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you've said the words 1,000,000 times before.
What questions?
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you... Okay, let's ask questions,
Yes.
I guess. Okay, actually, this is good. So what does they have against police here? What exactly is here? Where am I? Tell me, is it 51 now? Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night? Let's ask what they have against police.
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Okay. Let's see if she heard anything last night.
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Okay. But that's usual. Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
She nods towards room 3. Loud disco music. Let's ask about that.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect with you. Ostentatious orchestrations.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Okay, so that is the band name. And we do know it.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Yeah, we go on all right. It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Maybe something to do with our ex-wife? Was I singing Show Her the Empty Case of the Smallest Church in St. Sains? What was I singing? I've heard enough.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also...
What else?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I feel sorry for this lady that we put her through this. I'm sorry. When you say wounded, do you mean like in a cool way? Like a wild beast? Then what happened? I've heard enough. Let's apologize to her.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Okay, that's at least something.
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Are you sure I wasn't being assaulted? That's so me. What did I do? You're making this up. I would never behave like that. Let's go with 1.
No, it didn't sound like there was a fight. It sounded like someone was trashing their room.
Okay.
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Was there anything else? Please tell me there wasn't anything else. It pries me to hear this. Tell me there was more. I've heard enough. Let's be diplomatic. We are a cop.
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
Huh. I wonder what that means.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Okay. Where exactly is here? Okay, you can go now. Let's. I think we've
been of assistance.
taken up enough of her time. Okay, so. Ooh, autosaves. What if that? Looks like she left a nice long something. Okay, I missed. Was that one of the lines of dialogue that showed up when we were speaking with our reptilian brain? Oh, was it? Look, I don't want to be this kind of animal, and who fucking cares? Oh, yeah. Wow, you are correct. My memory is apparently terrible. Okay, so we can't get in there. And we couldn't get into that door, right? Ah, we're running around now. This is the door, okay. So terrible, we already forgot about the shoe. I know, I'm going. I remembered about the shoe. We got distracted by the lady, and she didn't even say anything about our shoe. So we're fine. Is there anything... I assume we can't... Can we speak to her from... No, we can't speak to them from up here. So, now that we've got 2 shoes... we increase in composure but lose in savoir-faire. There are 2 orbs around me. Oh, yeah, okay, what is that? The smell of sea makes you dizzy. Oh, okay, I didn't realize we could interact with those orbs. Thank you for pointing that out.
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Okay.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
Wait, these do not look like normal cop shoes. How do they fit? Discard thought. Let's go with 1.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they
Good.
fit?
They're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
What was that? +1 morale. Maybe I should have asked about what the morale is. Health, I feel like, is pretty standard. We healed morale, but we were at full morale, I assume, anyways, right? Our will to keep going, okay. That's concerning. Not only do we have physical wellness, I guess the mental wellness makes sense, actually. Not to make mistakes or letting go into your vices. Oh, is that how we lose morale? Know that your morale goes along with your volition. Yes, I do remember it was mentioned here. Info. One of our 2 health pools in the game. Okay, it like a sanity meter, I guess. Okay, let's interact here. This is the weekend edition of the satirical newspaper. I'm not fast enough at reading. If your morale is 1, then your volition will be 1. Trompe de le Monde. Is this? I don't. It's like a lot of French words. Was this like a French development team? That was the name of the magazine. Okay, thank you. I might be holding it to you to catch things I miss. The dev is Albanian, you think, or Estonian? Okay. You're not. You can't remember. This is where the lyrics would be. Okay, that makes sense. And then that's the microphone. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing into it. I don't think that's going to be us, though. The speaker is connected to the radio. The music is seasoned with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
LOL, no, we are not. My soul is immense. My soul is modest. It's normal-sized. My soul is puny. My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. Discard thought. Your island empire doesn't seem to agree with not singing. Apparently not. I have a feeling that there's going to be a lot of the disconnect between what pops up and what I say.
Of course. At this point, precise measurements of your soul can only be performed from the outside. It needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
What should I sing when it comes to it? Let's finish the thought. Perish the thought. What is that? Oh, is that to go upstairs? What? Okay, we'll pretend like that corner is not there.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
A stuffed seabird? Why would he have a stuffed seabird?
That was disdain in his eyes. Even now, he's purposely ignoring you.
Okay, so our empathy. He is not happy with us. Something tells me you don't like me. Look at the stuffed bird. Are you the bartender? Do we call him out? Let's look at the stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Oh, did we break the bird?
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
Oh, I feel like that's us.
This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
I actually really like this encyclopedia. Oh my gosh. I am quite happy when it pops up. Symbol for discovery of the part of the world that we're in right now. Interesting.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Ste Coarius Skua.
Oh, interesting. So our perception confirms our encyclopedic knowledge. I did not expect that. Let's ask if we can help, because I feel like it was our fault. Most likely. I'm assuming that's where the disdain is coming from.
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in a bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean, my buddy? I'm a cop. I'll talk to whomever I please. Our Furies will interact with each other, supporting, being neutral, or disagreeing between them. That's like, I am blown away with already with like how the theories have been interacting. I did not expect them to actually interact with each other as well. This game is very unique. Yes, you are definitely. I mean, granted, I don't play a lot of games like this, so it's not like I would have a vast knowledge of games to pull from. But yes, this game does seem to be very unique. That's why you like it. You don't play RPGs either. Okay. What do you normally play, if you don't mind me asking? And yet you're obsessed with it.
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Something tells me you don't like me. Shooters or survival games mostly. You're playing Zomboid while you're lurking. I'm not sure what Zomboid is. I can't say I've actually heard of it before. What is it?
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
A zombie survival game. And sorry for pulling your attention, I guess, while you're doing that.
Could the massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this?
The most mechanically complicated one you can think of. I'm assuming it's... So survival would mean... Don't worry about you, you're used to doing this? Okay. I'm not. My attention span is very singular, I guess. Could be massive property damage upstairs have anything to do with this. So not only am I cop, but I'm also a hero. You're being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
Oh, so did we actually solve a case beforehand? Oh my god, I did all those things. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things. I'm not... Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the mystery, and... Oh, okay. Never mind. I see what he said. Did he say body? There's a murder. Of course there's a murder. Of course there's a murder. So we didn't take the body down, we didn't solve the murder, and we did trash his hostel room. I'm guessing I didn't do any of those things.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been doing all that time? Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
He looks down again and keeps plucking at the bird. Let's leave him to it then. Okay, what is this? I'm assuming the menu has been wiped clean, only the word Monday is written on it. I'm assuming that when we talk to our buddy, he'll inform us of the murder. And it's been 3 days since we've been on the case. Nosafed? I'm not sure what that is. Let's leave it. This is a wearable cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Oh, water cooler. A large bubble is rising to the surface. Okay, what else is there to interact with? Let's check this. Inside you catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia. A strike poster, some red something. A sign reads, Mess Hall reserved for Union members. Doors open 1600. Okay, what about this? This royal... Oh, it's a pinball machine is unplugged. Okay, I did not think it was a pinball machine. Let's talk to her. This lady in the wheelchair.
Hello, sweetie.
Okay. Cryptozoologist's wife. How do we know this if we don't remember ourselves?
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
She nods towards the man in the orange bomber jacket. I do like orange stuff. He knows my color.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
Kim Kitsuragi? Okay.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
I'm assuming that's what depicts us as a cop. Shake his hand?
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Okay, so he's from the 57th and we're from the 40th.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Invent a name for yourself? I don't really know my name. Oh, I mean, we got it high. Conceptualization. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot.
Concentration makes you squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange, like a forest fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
Huh. Okay, we succeeded, but interesting. It's not yet time. I don't really know my name. Say nothing. I wonder if this is what our conceptualization produced. It's not yet time. Okay, I guess let's be truthful.
Okay then.
He processes the information, then disregards it.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Maybe?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Otherwise occupied? You mean him, not towards the cafeteria manager? Yeah, I just talked to him. No, I haven't. There must be some kind of misunderstanding. You're taking me for someone else.
No, I don't think so. We should ask him for a rundown of the area, now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Yes, the police. I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews I have? Yes, I haven't. I feel like we should at least let him know that we just don't remember who we are. Being part of the police, I don't know.
Right. And the interviews?
Okay, so he's not picking up what I'm putting down. Alright, good to know. More out of he taps his foot. More out of habit than impatience. I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Dead body. I don't like dead bodies. Look, man, you know, yeah. No, completely. No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Yeah, I feel like everyone would prefer the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? How can you be so sure I'm from the police? But I can't remember anything. What were we supposed to be doing again? Let's get moving then.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Okay.
If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Okay, so the white box is...
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Inspectorate General means internal affairs. What he's saying is he's not from the rat squad and isn't supposed to suspect such things.
Okay.
Yes, but I'm not them. I'm from criminal investigation.
Okay then.
He nods.
Let's get going then.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
But we do have a badge, don't we? Oh, okay. I see. Check our
You
pockets.
mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up. Pretend you found it. I have my badge. I'm a policeman. I have my badge. And I have my badge.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Oh my gosh, they named the tutorial agent. What? Okay, best game ever. Right there. Seriously, tutorial agent. Okay, so we need to interview the cafeteria manager, inspect the victim's body, inspect the body hanging in the backyard of the Whirling in Rags. Oh, Whirling in Rags. That's poetic. This is a preliminary inspection. You just need to suppress the urge to throw up and approach it. You need to report your missing badge to the 41st Precinct as soon as possible. The lieutenant said that you can use the radio in his motor car to call the station. Let's do that, I guess. I feel like we should probably have done the... Where is his motor car? Here, I assume, is the motor car.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Open the
In
door.
the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Okay, pick up the radio, pull out the pull-out toolbox, run your fingers over the steering, tap on the fuel. Let's pick the radio.
Frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in, dispatch, come in, dispatch, come in, Delta 10, this is Firewalker, copy. Hi, Alice, this is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. Let's go with 3.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
A voice replies in the radio.
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Huh. Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report. Ignore Alice and press the button labeled save. I'm done with the radio for now. Let's connect to the 41st
Just
Precinct.
a second, officer.
She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greeting you from the radio. His rattly old voice is oddly familiar.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The man uses relay code. You've got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Oh, wonderful. 10-4. Oh, I guess we've only got the one.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in, over.
1018, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing. This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. Let's go with report our badge missing.
10-9, over.
My badge, I can't find it anywhere, basically. It's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over.
1022, I think we... Okay, no. I thought maybe it had said what that might be, but it didn't. I'm assuming inform the captain.
Is it him? What does he want?
A dry voice asks in the background. Jean Vicumar?
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
Relay in person. Oh, okay. How do you know that?
He what? He lost his badge?
Say nothing.
Who lost his badge? Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Okay, so our name is Dick Mullen.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says, fighting off laughter. Okay, so not us would be... I guess our name isn't Dick Mullen. Autism? That's how you know? What were the other numbers then?
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
Aha. Thank you, Encyclopedia, for that insight.
Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Authority. No, come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is serious. Haha, officer has lost his badge. Haha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with. Proceeds. 10-4 is copied. 10-5 is state your business. Huh. 10-4 I actually did know. 10-5 I didn't, but that makes sense.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Oh, he actually does relay what we say.
Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Satellite Officer Vicmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Mullen dicked us.
Come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is serious. Can we just move on? Haha, officer losses. Okay, can we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Task complete reported. Your badge missing. New task, track down our badge. Okay, continue.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Oh my gosh.
What's going on?
Mac Torson.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Could you all please just stop saying lost his badge for a moment? Enough with this now. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
The room roars with laughter.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh, I did not think about this. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have done this.
Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone.
We are screwed. Oh my goodness.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince them you didn't lose your gun. Say nothing. I mean, if we say nothing, That's just gonna... That's basically saying we lost it. Do we try? We could try to convince them. I feel like that's not good, though. 58 is very fair. I'm just not sure what implications that's going to be. Like, if someone stole our gun and later down the line uses that, that's going to implicate us. It could be worse.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat please. Over. 10-9, come in officer. Over.
Remain silent with terror. I love it.
Come in officer. 10-9, repeat message please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Just say you lost your gun. Anything else would only make the situation worse here.
Put the microphone back in its holder and quit the call. That's affirmative. Over.
He says he doesn't have it.
Oh yeah, it's a royal screw up when went down.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
The man succumbs to laughter again.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Mac can face a giant of Coco Nur by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his... Ask him if he's still got his wiener. Oh, man.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Oh, when we remained silent, our chances went from 58 to 47 and then down to 28. I didn't even notice that, actually. I mean, that makes sense. If you're not saying anything, that's suspicious in itself. I just assumed they would, like, if I didn't say anything, they would just assume that, yeah, we lost it. I don't need to listen to this. Firewalker out. Yes, I lost my wiener too. Just lay off. Okay.
He acknowledges your joke and asks you to lay off.
Lay off? Lay off? Tell him we'll lay off when he retrieves the goddamn police property that he has been entrusted with.
Satellite officer.
I heard him and I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
The man is fighting back tears.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
10-10, transmission complete, stand by, over. Call with the 41st. Let's ask about some personal details.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information, not fear. Rhetoric. What was rhetoric? Where is rhetoric? Rhetoric. Rhetoric urges you to debate, making intellectual discourse, nitpick and win. It enables you to break down arguments and hear what people are really saying. You'll spot the fallacies as soon as they're used. What exactly did the waiter leave out of their testimony? What was the dancer trying to divert you from? Was that double entendre intended, or did you just get an accidental lead? At high levels, rhetoric will make you an impressive political beast, one whose beliefs are impenetrable, which is to say one whose mind will not change, one who will clarify with low rhetoric, one who will calcify. With low rhetoric, though, you'll have a hard time of shooting down any arguments. Nailing people to their testimonies will be nigh impossible. I need information, not fear.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
I mean, we know he's not alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Hold on, are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself. I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth. Please refer to me with my full name in the future. Any news about my family? Have I told you about my life before the RCM? Let's actually go with this. That'll be good to know. I want to know if you got my badge description right in your report.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Okay, that did not help very much. Okay, let's wrap this up. I feel like they are already very upset with us.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
The static ends with a loud click, then everything is silent in the cabin. Pick the radio up again. Let's leave. Okay, and now we can head to the crime scene. Hopefully that was the right thing to do. I mean, I think it should be. Ooh, there's some stuff. Why is there gold coins up on the ceiling? Oh, maybe it's outside. The door is bolted. A sign reads kitchen reserved for personnel until 13. The woman's handwritten wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Okay. We talk to him, I guess.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant...
You run this place.
The lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
Yes.
He responds tersely.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
He looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. The Harbinger of Ruin. What is golden orange like a forest fire, but smells like liquor? I'm currently in between names. I kind of like this.
Are you kidding me?
No, man, help me out. What is golden orange and smells like liquor? Kim is about to say something. Let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Okay, interesting.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
He looks behind a pile of coasters, finds a slip of paper, and hands it to the lieutenant.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
Jamrock. Huh.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Right then, questions, I got this. Who, me? No, I'm good.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this.
Thanks. Where exactly is the body? Who killed him? Why did Sylv go away? Are you the bartender? You know, I actually can't think of it. Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Huh. Am I not a cop? Everything is my business? Fine.
Extra fine.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
And how do we get there then?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
Franco-Nigerian. Huh.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. I hope it is.
Let's go.
Okay, I feel like our questions were not great.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away unnoticed. I don't owe you shit. What's real? What's real? Do we...
One moment you're running like the wind.
We failed.
Then you've suddenly turned around and are giving him the finger, furiously, with both hands. Why?
The lady in the wheelchair is right behind me, isn't she? Why did I do this? Why did I have... use both my hands to flip him off? Why both?
Watch out!
Well, that went well. That went so well.
Everything goes dark.
Back so soon.
I had an accident. So worth it. This did not happen. This did not need to happen. I gave no such command to my body.
It was no accident. Those were disco moves from your spinal cord. The spinal cord has yet to reveal itself to you. Its mysteries are unholy mysteries.
Disco moves? Wow, there's more of you hidden. I'm so cool. I didn't know that just comes off as a lazy effort at reconceptualizing the antics of a shambling drunk.
If it comes off like that, it's because it is. And you are. I was wrong to let you go. I should have kept you here. Is it bright where you are? Is it terrifying? Have you felt the love?
I sure as hell haven't felt no love. It's okay, it's going fine. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Are you okay?
Oh, okay.
No, you have sustained a trauma to your lower neck. In addition, you have strained your left trapezius muscle. Pain surges down your back when you move.
No, are you okay? Ouch. I'm not very okay.
The chair took the brunt of it. Don't worry.
Well, that's good at least.
Are you sure, ma'am?
Yes, yes. Check on him.
Sir, I didn't mean for this to happen. I'm sorry. This has always been a cop-friendly place.
The man seems shaken by the incident.
The drinks are on the house, okay? There were a lot of drinks on the tab. I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window, though. That's 100 square.
I did not expect this outcome. I thought we were going to get into even more crap.
He's shaken. Barter now and he'll cave in.
I won't pay for the window. Ouch. Grab your side. Cool. Thank you for your cooperation.
Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I just can't let you up there.
He points upstairs towards your room.
And for God's sake, watch out for yourself.
Okay, well, we need a lot of money.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know, near south maybe? Far away? Up on Marvel Hill?
You don't really know, do you?
I don't. Does this mean I'm homeless? I have only a vague, blackened image.
A vague, blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow to the exact street, the exact number on the building? I'll live in a dumpster, I don't care.
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
Yes?
Tell me about the case. I think you should know that I can't remember anything. I want to talk to you. You seem to be following me. Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single thing. Would you say this is a mysterious case? If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
I know literally nothing about it. Only what you've told me before.
Do you want me to brief you?
Brief, yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Does the brief say who the victim was? Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
A security guard or worker of some sort, hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the caller?
They didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Let me just make this perfectly clear. Our job here is to find the killer. I still don't understand anything. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We can't allow that.
That's right.
Can we go over the preliminary info again? Would you say this is a mysterious case?
No, it's not a particularly mysterious case.
The lieutenant adjusts his collar. It doesn't look like he wants the case to be more mysterious.
If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition. You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything. You know what I'm in on. Retrograde amnesia. I like that.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Tell me about it.
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Let's go.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
I have all I need for now.
Good.
The lieutenant nods. Tell me about the case again. I think you should know that can't remember anything. I want to talk to you. You seem to be following me.
No response. He just arches his brow. He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
I feel like I must repeat this. I don't remember anything. There was heavy drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
What's wrong with my personal affairs? So what should I concentrate on? But I'm completely lacking in basic information about even this organization we're in. Can you help me? I'm afraid this is a medical situation. Move on.
Really? You look fine to me.
I'm talking serious, unbelievable damage here. I saw myself in the mirror and I had no idea who I was.
This psychodrama is unbecoming of an officer.
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to retroactively erase their entire life.
It's not psychological, some sort of major brain damage on an unprecedented... Okay, then.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Okay, forget it.
The moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Okay, nothing, leave. What is here? Thought cabinet. Are we... What is the thought cabinet? What are we supposed to do here? Sort thoughts by status date A through Z. Bonuses from thoughts. Let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps. Problem solution. Let's rewind. Trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over. Get up. Get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through the courtyard, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor track, the 881, until you reach La Domaine Eminent in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen with time. Frozen this time of year. Caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there, and your footprints in the mud. Experience. Skill points. Not sure what that's about. Okay, so let's head out, I guess. Yeah, let's head out and head to the body. He said through here, right? Oh, let's inspect the...
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Reconstruct the movement.
The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message, written in the language of burnt rubber.
Okay, so crashed into it, reversed out, and then left.
Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling in rags. This is point A. The driver started there, and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager.
What happened next?
The driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
The car drove through the fence. Is this connected to the case? I think I got it, leave.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents waiting to happen in Martinez. With the jam right here on the roundabout, I would keep them separate.
Okay.
You could follow the track south. There seems to be a canal there. See where they went, if you find the time.
Okay, so the tracks go south towards the canal. What else? What's this?
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Okay. Let's leave. What's that? Rue de Saint... First Lane 8B. Maybe the road? The road name, most likely. Okay, let's deal with this. What's here? The letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below. A light above descended.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, whirling in rags.
Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container. This is the logo of the municipality of Gravelcore.
Kuno's got this!
The boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno!
Yells the other kid behind the fence. Hey kid, a word. Police business. A moment of your time, please. I'm not getting into this right now.
Right in the dick, Kuno! Get him right in the dick!
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
Oh, wow, okay.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Hold on, what does that mean? Stop throwing rocks at my crime scene. Stop using slurs at my crime scene. That's not how we do it.
Fuck that! Kuno, yeah! Right in the mouthhole!
All right.
Shits himself?
The rake, Kuno! You should throw the rake at him, Kuno!
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Kim, what should we do? Are you kids siblings? Look, I have a question for you.
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What forces?
You will see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Okay, let's just leave then. Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here.
What kind of boots? Get an exact count.
Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44.
So...
3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46. 5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44.
Okay, so there's a bunch of standard work boots.
6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41. Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
Lieutenant has been tracking your eyes' movement. 8. 400 million say nothing. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
The same guys are going back and forth. Way off, way off. The same guys are going back and forth.
I never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Light step, number 41 shoe, a heavy one, 200 kilograms, an aberrant one, sole is smoother than the others. How old do you think these tracks are?
A woman or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
The heavy one.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
Oh, I didn't think about that. That's a good point.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over. Maybe it was a giant. It could have been an extremely obese person. I don't know. One of them was carrying him over?
Possibly, yes.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim refused to walk his own lynching? Maybe the victim wasn't conscious. Our reading of these prints could be wrong.
I'm not assuming it isn't, but it's still helpful. Is there anything else?
An aberrant one with the soul smoother.
Interesting. Let's name it the Old Soul.
Old Soul. Do you have any ideas, Lieutenant?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
A drummer, that's stupid. So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer?
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Nod thoughtfully.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yes, prudent. I'm not sure. We don't want to attract too much attention.
You're right. Let's keep a low profile.
The lieutenant writes something down in his notebook, then reverts to the tracks in the mud. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
We've been through all of it. Okay, what else? The kid's ladder is rickety but still climbable. The ladder for kids, it wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
Lieutenant raises a white piece of linen to his nose.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Turn away. Someone's trying to grow herbs in this greenhouse. I guess we'll take it. Magnesium. Healing item gained. Magnesium. Is that something we can use? Close, tools, interact. Is it not? Where is it? Or no, because our tools, clothes, items. Ah. What am I missing? Equipment. Here? No. Where did the magnesium go? Well, it's nowhere here. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Let's escape there. What's this? The winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
What is this? Perception. Why am I looking at a pile of roofing material?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull the panels
There
aside?
it is. You see a shabby little door.
Huh. Oh, we gained a skill point. Level up.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Okay, so if we use it, that's it. What do we use it on? Endurance, rhetoric. I'm not sure. Maybe we're okay. Should we not be taking down the body though? Okay, that's from the other side. So let's try this
There
again.
He still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The smell is repulsive. It pushes in from your mouth, more instant and more familiar than anything you'd expected, more fever than odor. It fills your mind, flushing you from within.
Let it out. Okay.
You feel a great force ringing from your stomach. Your body curls and pushes it out, burst by burst, until a pool of vomit lies under your feet, and your throat stings from the stomach acid. The smell of Commodore Red rises from the pool. Among it, distilled spirit and bits of shish kebab.
Okay, so whatever this Commodore Red was, we picked up a bottle of that, right? Or we saw the bottle. So that, spirits, so more alcohol and shish kebab.
It's okay. Happens to everyone. Keep it.
Thanks, wipe your mouth, or I don't need pity. Let's go with thanks.
The hangover is clearly making this worse for you. You could use some ammonia to clear your head.
You think ammonia would help? Okay, where do we get ammonia from? I don't need that shit.
If you can handle the headache. Some officers use it to deal with cadaverine odor.
But not you?
I can't handle the headache.
I think we've already got a headache, don't we?
Sure you do. You just threw up a lot. There is Frit nearby, east of the hostel. They usually have a small apothecary. If they don't...
He points to the greenhouse.
There's a greenhouse here, and a gardener with a wheelbarrow on the corner of the whirling in rags. If she works here, she might have something for the smell.
Pretty clever.
Acquiring ammonia will provide a modifier to the white check. Modifiers make checks easier and allow you to retry them.
Okay. Okay, so let's see, what do we have here? The handkerchief, okay. Sorry, I didn't want to do that. Let's, I guess, check the door here. What is inside? What's this? Okay, we got some cash. $1 or 1 real. Only 99 more to go. And I didn't even read what that said. Great. Silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine.
Oh, okay.
The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere? I wasn't thinking about taking it. I swear, I was just thinking about justice. I've heard amphetamines make you really good detectives. Are you a really good detective?
Perhaps not. This is below our pay grade, detective. However...
He points to the ladder in the corner.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Okay. Cured pig head. It looks mummified. An empty tube of magnesium supplements. Okay, we did find a magnesium outside too. Oh, okay, I see. What if... Can we interact with this first? Okay, that we can. These barrels are half filled of rainwater. We can't reach that. Okay. So the box first. Whoops. Oh, I see. We're here. Okay, what's this? Oh, almost a full $1 there. Look at us go. Postcard. Can we inspect the postcard? Ah, this postcard depicts an ill-advised residential area overlooking the Jamrock quarters. 13-story buildings line the hillside. Like sarcophagi, an ominous fog already rising from behind. These are the last boom years in 39. The project fails catastrophically, leaving behind an opiate and hepatitis B infested slum. Ooh, that's not great. Not great at all. Restoration pillars keep the ruins together. The doorway is going to collapse soon. Okay, good thing it didn't while we were there. Healing item gained. Okay, so where are these? Tools? Clothes? Why can't I find these healing items? Scroll down, scroll up. Is there... Okay, let's maybe... options. Controls. Help, quick save, pause. Character sheets, thought cabinet, inventory journal. Action interact. Zoom in, zoom out. Maybe the help menu? Active thoughts, tools, time, tasks. Substances can be administered during dialogue. Tools are context sensitive. Equip them before use. Time passes when picking new dialogue options. Read books to pass time quicker. Tasks, thoughts, tools, time. Skill checks. Still really unsure as to where wouldn't it be under tools? I guess not. Where are these healing items? Let's say that's not it. Held. Oh, we could probably like hold items, is that what? Okay, no, that is not something we can... Only tools, probably. Okay, let's see here. come up here. Was there... There's this.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. When the wind ruffles the cloak, you can most definitely see a white rectangle on its back.
The cloak does not concern me at this moment. You son of a gun, it's a cop cloak.
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges the drop.
You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
Look around. What exactly are we doing up here? Do you really think that cloak is mine? Should I go for it? Jump. Go for the cloak. Jump over the ledge. Yeah, not right now. Look around.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance over the container yard. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020 HK.
No, that's a huge crane. It's just a machine, Lieutenant, like a giant hammer or a pair of pliers. Nothing to see here.
Is it? Kvalsund makes a lot of heavy equipment, but this is phenomenal, even for them. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
It looks like a sad piece of fabric. What exactly... I feel like we're gonna fail that terribly. Yeah, not right now. What can we check here? What is this stuff? Ooh, more money. I like it. Okay, so we can't grab the jacket. So let's head back here. And I guess we need to find that ammonia. Because we're not making that. I guess I could take off... What do we have? We've got some items that are... the two. Green cut... The flare cut trousers and the snakeskin shoes. So we could try that and see if that increases our chances. But I feel like... it wouldn't increase our chances too much. Okay, so speak with this lady here. Heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. What does this say? Pigs go home. The street name is illegible. Okay, let's... The street sign reads F the police.
The RCM in Martinez. What can I help you with?
You sound surprised. I have some questions for you.
We don't see a lot of police around here, that's all.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
My partner told me you may have ammonium. Can I have some? We need directions. What is the F the police business?
Sure. I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of the breast pocket and hands it to you.
Go easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
We need directions.
Where to?
South, right? Where am I?
What do you mean?
I don't know where I am. Just tell me where we are.
We're in Martinez, sir. This intersection is called Roundabout North, I think.
Roundabout North.
Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably.
What's on the other side of the canal? Because that's where we suspect I came from, right?
Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Okay, that's all for now.
No problem.
A fleck of soil offered cheap.
She's very well composed. Back straight.
Of course. I won't hold you back.
She wipes her brow with her canary yellow glove.
If there's a corpse, then you're going to need those gloves for the autopsy.
One more thing. Can I borrow your gloves? No, those gloves aren't really my style.
Sure. Keep them. I have another pair.
She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Wow, she is being very accommodating to us strangers. I know we're cops, but... Or we bear the cop insignias or whatever. Okay, so... Ampule of Can we... Okay, so we can't equip that. That's fine. Clothes. +1 interfacing. Okay. What is here? Inspect the victim's body. Right, okay. So, back we go. Up to the victim. Whoops, I don't want to... Let's interact with the victim.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes.
So
the body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Okay, how do we... Items, right? It can't... Do we... Is it in our... Nope, okay, not that. At glasses, held items. Can we not use it? Okay, that's not it. Keys? Nope. Bullets? What did it say? Held items. Okay, back here. Tools. Substances can be administered during dialogues. Tools are context sensitive. Equip them before use. Time passes when picking new dialogue. Read books. Quick select 1 through character. Show interact. Space to continue inventory journal. Quick save. Skill checks. White skill checks can be rerolled. Nope, that's not it. Gain experience by thoughts. So what am I missing then? Okay, let's talk to him.
Yes?
Tell me about the case again. Nothing. Okay. How do we... A thin glass tube wrapped in cotton. Used to treat fainting spells. Proceed. Produced by St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. Okay, do we just roll for it? That can't be
there
right.
He still is, looking right through you. The ammonia only makes it worse. The combination forces tears out of your ducts. You managed to keep it in once.
Okay, so we failed again. The ammonia only makes it worse.
The second time, not so much. When the vomiting is done, your cheeks are wet with tears.
Okay. The ammonium didn't help at all. I don't think I want to be a cop anymore. Spit and say nothing.
Nor does the wind right now.
You feel the lieutenant pat your back rhythmically.
I've seen strong men turn themselves inside out for hours. You are facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
Why can't I keep it in if I've been a cop my whole life? I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop. Can't we do something else? I think I want to solve something else now. Do it without me. I just can't keep it down.
No. This is a two-man assignment because it needs 2 officers to complete. I need your help.
He withdraws his hand and looks you in the eye.
You need to get your shit together.
Okay, shake your head, no. But I want to get my... but my shit already is together.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Okay, half an hour will be... what, 10:55? Okay, so if we go here... We internalize. How many can we internalize? Lonesome Long Way and this. Internalize. Doesn't matter which way we internalize it. Stop. Internalize. Internalize? You can see how that works, I guess. Bonuses from thoughts. Okay. Encyclopedia. What else? What else? Nothing there. Uh-oh. Okay. Never mind. Turn away. So, what do we do now? We did do that, did we not? There we go. That should be it. Okay, do I have to... What is this? How does this work? Okay, that worked. Okay, there we go. Okay, I equipped it, but it's saying I didn't. It's unclear how you should go about finding a tiny piece of plastic in a world as huge as this. Maybe just stumble across it down the line. Find any information we can on the gun. Who made the call reported? Call Sylv using Kim's shortwave to ask whether she made the call. Ask him about the after the initial inspection of the body is done. Okay. So let's head down. Oh, what is this? There's bottles inside. You can pick them up if you had a bag. And this?
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
What?
A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Good mail delivery box. Pat the box. Let's leave. What else? Some great tectonic forces has cracked the pavement like an eggshell.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
Okay. Interesting. Let's check this out then.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay, let's pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I need you to connect me to a civilian, Sylv. She may have reported a murder.
Of course. What is her number, officer?
Yes, hold on. Her number is 005 1944 298.
Received. Hold on, officer.
Start slapping the machine rhythm. Slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs. Wait patiently. Let's wait patiently.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi slowly begins to tap a little rhythm with his right foot. Quite a lot of time has passed.
Officer, I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello?
A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Hello, this is the police calling. I have some questions for you about your last day at work. Sylve, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling in Rags.
Oh, right.
She
Hello, officer. What can I do for you?
She recognizes your voice almost immediately. You quit your job at the Whirling. Why? Was it you who called the police? Have you seen my badge? Have you seen my gun? I think I've got everything I need.
You mean, why did I leave the bar? Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir.
Why not?
Wait, why aren't you comfortable discussing it with me? Alright, I won't push you on this. Are you ever coming back to work?
Maybe, I don't know.
She seems to
I just know
relax
I
a
have
little
to
bit.
take some time off right now.
Was it you who called the police?
No, not me.
But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you? Do you know who made that call?
No, sorry, I don't. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have the cables put in again. They use the Union's phone, or the one on the coast.
So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it.
Okay, the Union has one.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It just might take a while.
What? Of course it bothered me. But I thought the Union already knew about the corpse.
What does the Union have to do with anything? I meant us. You should have called the police.
No one calls the police. The Union would get angry.
What do you mean by that?
You know, what the Union says goes. People listen to them and they take care of their own, which is like everyone here.
Wait, Kim, lower your microphone. Is she speaking truth? The Union is the law around here? I am the authority around here. Looks like there's a limit to my authority then. Tell me, why exactly did you let a corpse hang in your own backyard for weeks instead of calling us? I see. Maybe there's something else you can tell me about.
I don't know what to tell you, officer. I didn't call you because I didn't want to get in trouble with the others. With the Union. I'm sorry about that.
Okay, next
Yeah,
question.
go on.
Have you seen my badge?
Yes, I know who you are. You're a police officer. The law.
Okay, not what I meant.
This exact conversation has happened before. Establishing authority before this young girl seems to have been important to you in the past. Don't go there again.
My badge is missing. Have you seen it anywhere? Wait, how did you first learn I'm a police officer?
Oh, no, I haven't, sorry.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
Not my uniform too. God, I should really look into that. Kim doesn't have a uniform, and he seems real to me. I'm going to let it slide. I don't need answers for every little thing.
Right. It's better to not ask too many questions, lest people start thinking you're a cop or something.
I think I got everything I needed, thanks. Should we ask about the gun? No, let's not.
I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Wait, why does she seem angry with you?
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the Whirling in Rags, when she was still working there.
Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me what I did. I can't remember anything.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skewer thing happened. It just made me want to quit.
What school thing? So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit? Right. Thank you for talking with me. Take care.
The stuffed bird, the great skewer. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac.
Aha, I knew it was us.
I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there.
That sounds like me, alright. This doesn't sound anything like me. I love birds. Bird got what's coming to her. Why do I always end up screwing everything up? That's not really, like, a question to be asking her, but...
It was a pretty bird. There since I started working in whirling. I really liked her. We call her Scotty.
So you're telling me that I was the reason that you quit?
Yes, obviously. You were the worst client I've ever seen. And I have seen so many assholes in this place.
Oh, dear Lord.
I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months. But you... Well, you were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of those songs you kept listening to on repeat. No more. I hate it now.
Hold on, which song? Right, was that all?
We Go On by the O.O. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody.
Okay, we've heard that before from the other lady. Sorry about the song.
The hell with that song. Then there was your room. Your project. An experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something about how you're a piece of shit human being, and why does anyone even let you work as a policeman? That you'd fire yourself, but you can't even do that.
Wow, this guy has problems.
And then I had to deal with your toilet. The one you clogged with police documents, causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen.
Wow, holy crud.
I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself. The ones I had to wrench out of your toilet. Damn it, I don't remember what I did to your damn papers. I don't remember every little thing I do.
Resentment gives way to concern in her voice.
Especially when there's a hurricane loose. It's your fault for losing them, not mine.
Something in you wants to immediately forget about this, as if there was a reason you threw them away.
Okay, I get it. I wasn't very good tenant.
No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
I'm truly sorry for everything, Sylv. I was trying to show you the world of tomorrow, the great panic at the end. Well, you're the worst tavern wench I've ever seen, girl. Just loosen up a little, I don't even know what to say.
God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again, and let's pretend it never happened.
Right, thank you for talking with me. Take care.
You hear a sigh of relief on the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then, the already familiar voice.
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
I'm done with the radio for now.
Over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay, let's close the door. Okay, let's...
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Wait, there's a Copo type? Okay, what am I? Discard the thought.
Yes. Guess what's yours?
Cool cop? Some kind of weapon cop? Sorry cop, I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I'm sorry you had to monitor me.
Yes, sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Okay, but what are the other Copo types? Won't the other Copo types be jealous? I'm sorry, opt in. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. They should be sorry.
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry. They'll be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
Okay, I'm in.
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info, or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million.
In true Canadian fashion, we are the sorry cop. Okay, so Rigorous self-critique. I guess we'll internalize for now. We're at 90% for that. So we're pretty close to this. We've got a couple minutes left in the day. Or until we have to deal with the corpse, I guess.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer. Feel like a traveler.
The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he
A
goes.
simple little cadence. He seems to be making it up as he goes.
Keep listening?
From another planet. Hey there.
What's going on?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with his sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils, heavy metals and other byproducts of the modern era. You can almost taste it.
What's the jam?
Traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
He glances south.
Days.
Down the road. Limbo, huh? So that's where I am. How long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it. I don't quite understand what you just said. Could you say it again, only a little less plodding?
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers.
So tell me, what do you need?
Care to spare some change for a working stiff? Tell me more about this strike. Know anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the hotel there? Point to the yard. What are you hauling away? Let's ask about the dead man.
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
And okay, wait, what? That's what I want to say.
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Care to spare some change for a working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
Makes sense. First work, then pay. I don't know who the bosses think they are, but they sound like good arrangement for them. So you're broke. Got it. What else did I have to ask here?
Makes sense. It sucks is what it does.
Tell me more about the strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Ah, yes. From the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Maybe I should go on strike. What do you think the company wants? Anything else?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camionneurs. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
He gives a salute with 2 fingers. Okay, so...
Volumetric shit compressor.
I see.
Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of collapsing stars, not law officials. It remains to be seen how long the shit singularity lasts.
Okay. All endurance, white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. I guess we accept. Okay. Oh, we can forget it. That's interesting. Okay. 10% and 2%. Solution. Huh. Okay, let's see here. Boo, boo, boo. Who made the call? Keep searching for the caller despite lacking any obvious leads. Okay, we can now inspect the body, I'm guessing. Okay. Here we go. Back up to the body. We're a little bit late, but that's fine. Okay, body.
There he still is, looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does now.
Okay, let's give this a try. 58, that's relatively good, I think.
Ha ha ha. Again, the corpse laughs at you, pus dripping from its mouth. You will never be able to hold it in. It's always too much.
Yay! We failed again.
Happens, it gets worse and worse. There's nothing more to throw up now. All that's left is crying and convulsing dryly at the same time.
Okay, I failed again, even though I got my shit compressed. How is it possible? Just cry. Just cry.
Little black bubbles pop on the corpse's lips. Decay liquid, like tar. It's like he's gurgling.
What do I do now?
Officer, you just need to be stronger. Learn to keep it in long enough for us to work. There's nothing else to do.
You can open this white check again by going to your character sheet and spending a skill point to upgrade your endurance. Gain new skill points by exploring and completing side tasks.
Relax. It's okay if you don't make it today. The bloated corpse isn't going anywhere.
Okay, so put a skill point into endurance to open this white check. Alright. So we go in here. I guess good thing we have a level up. Where is endurance? Endurance. And level up. Okay. Alright, so now hopefully we don't fail again. Can we? It's not working? What am I missing?
Active decay.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
As you breathe in, the
Strange.
odor comes over you. It's a smell of the mind telling you to run, and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Sorry about that, I whacked the mic. Do they always do that?
They do after 7 days, yes. We are deep in decomposition here.
Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins, and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the
The
boots.
material appears to be ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers them. Delicate and fragile, they feel alien to the world around you, out of place somehow. These are clearly not boots. They're armor, possibly part of a larger set.
Okay. Now these aren't boots, are they? This is armor he was stripped of.
Indeed. Technically speaking, these are sabatons, not boots.
Sabatons. Okay. What kind of armor is this exactly?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel. Fair weather. Fair weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Where's the rest of it? Scavenged by the locals? The materials look out of place here. Knock on the boots. Pull the boot off.
Piece by piece. He's been out here for 7 days. It would be odd if they didn't. We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
Maybe he was just wearing these boots and there was no rest of the armor? Understood.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form, ageless and synthetic.
Knock on the boot.
A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup.
Sounds fragile.
It's anything but. This material is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads kinetic energy horizontally, from plate to plate, dissipating it entirely. See?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether.
Interesting.
Like whirls of floorboards, the design looks organic, influenced by highly resistant wood materials, like lignum vitae and ebony perhaps.
What does this remind me of?
If trees were made of porcelain, this is what their cross-sections would look like.
Run your fingers over the line.
The smooth, glossy surface fractures into ever more intricate interconnections, peaking on the right sabaton, where you notice. The whirls are in the shape of a letter and number combination, E50, 100, 1000.
Looks like this is a serial number on the right sabation.
Good. Can you read it to me?
E50, 100, 1000.
We have a make and a number. That's something. We can use the radio in my kinema when we're done. Either station can chase it for us.
How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company, but that's just hearsay.
These look pretty advanced for security guards.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Back off and look at the corpse.
Cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
Inspect the tattoos.
An intricate web of blue lines stretches across the torso, from the right shoulder to the solar plexus. Each time they intersect, a small white star is formed in their crossing. Hundreds of fading asterisks riddle his skin. Their concentration is highest around his heart.
Is this a map of the night sky? Is this a microelectronic system? Is it a natural pattern? I feel like microelectronic system.
I have only a cursive knowledge of the science of cybernetics. I would not know if it were. But it's not quite complex enough, is it?
Hey, welcome back. I do hate to say that I will be ending the stream here soon, but how goes it? How was your game?
It doesn't seem familiar from the insides of any radio computer your mind can imagine. The somewhat organic lines remind you of old filament memory units, but not quite. No, you're nowhere near right.
I'm missing something here.
So am I.
A A sudden ringing fills the air as the lieutenant pulls down the zipper of his orange jacket.
He wears a wide leather belt around his waist and a gun holster under his arm. He takes a thin piece of milled aluminium from his coat pocket and pulls it open. Sounds like a sword being unsheathed. A small lens appears, some sort of camera.
Good. Added 400 dead Zeds to the count and 7 cures on the pile. Awesome. That's pretty impressive. I feel like we haven't really gotten extremely far in this. What's that? Let the lieutenant work.
Shit, Kuno! What the fuck is that?
An instant color camera.
He produces 2 metal clapped ampules and clicks them into place on the side of the apparatus. A thin slot shines there.
I have only 2 ampoules, so nobody move. I don't want to waste one.
He points the camera at the corpse, peering into it. The lens needs adjusting. Then...
a sound.
Whoa!
Shrill flash, followed by the breaking of a small ampoule of glass. You see streams of color pour onto the thick, glossy piece of paper, rolling out.
At least we can now inspect the body. You wonder if we'll be able to get it off the tree. Probably not. We failed the body thing so many times that we had to level up to try again.
In case we need it.
The lieutenant says and shakes the paper, letting it dry in the cold wind. On it, a color-perfect copy of the dead man's tattooed chest. Cool machine. What do we need the photo for? It happens.
Yes, it is pretty cool, isn't it?
There is only 1 ampoule left. Use it wisely.
What do we need the photo for?
It contains insight to the victim's person. By his build, I'd say this was a man of physical violence. The story he wanted his body to tell was important to him. It is his letter. To us. Someone should decipher it. We'll need to show it around.
Can I have it? I should look at it later without the corpse smell. Say nothing.
Here, a souvenir. Don't lose it.
He hands you the piece of rolled up photo paper. It's no larger than a pack of cigarettes.
The glossy-eyed corpse looks by, his mouth mute and his skin as colorful as the chemical rainbow on the photo paper, teeming with opportunistic organisms.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Okay, we'll have to remember that. Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
It's polyester, huh?
This is a steel-reinforced cargo lashing belt, big brother of the regular cargo belt. It's used for tying cargo under 6-rotor airships.
I thought it looked familiar. Okay, don't ask me how I know, but this is a lashing belt used for airlifting cargo.
Airlifting? I thought it was used on lorries for strapping cargo to them.
Apparently this is the reinforced kind for air transport. My brain tells me so. Then again, what do I know? I don't even know what an airship is.
The local harbor uses 6 rotors to shuffle containers around. I get the sense they use whatever was on hand, without paying much attention to not incriminating themselves.
We're assuming dock workers from the harbor did it. They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wiring. How did they even get him up there?
I'm still approaching this as a lynching, yes. Motivated by the ongoing strike. You?
Makes sense. Believably mundane. I feel like it was something else. Don't ask me. I'm just lumbering from one moment to the next. Yeah, I like that one.
We all are.
He covers his nose. They sure wanted him to stay up there. The rope is reinforced with steel wire. LOL. I'm glad that he agrees with me, though. Good to know I'm not the only one.
I was afraid it would be. Thin steel wiring, parallel strands. This makes getting him down more problematic than I had assumed.
How did they even get him up there?
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around.
He points to the buckle tying the belt to the branch above. Did they climb up using the kid's ladder?
That ladder can't carry a grown man. I didn't see any splintering either, did you? I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt to close the buckle.
He makes a pulling motion.
Could be. The shape of the branch supports the theory.
Back off and look at the
cadaver
corpse.
Hangs from the cargo belt, limbs limp, and torso covered in tattoos.
Squint and take a step back.
As you narrow your eyes, the monster before you blurs into a violent mess of green and pink. This is a trick. You've done it before. Pink is where the blood settled in the first hours post-mortem. You can use it to see if the corpse has been tampered with. Does his position at the time of death match the discoloration?
Observe.
Only the lower extremities are pink with a dash of blue. His fatted hands, thighs, and his neck, just above the noose. The rest of the corpse appears dark green in the cold spring air.
His face and hands are pink, thighs too.
I see it. His neck too. The lividity goes right up his chin. We have good, well-pronounced discoloration here.
Relax your
eyes. The monster
eyes.
comes back into focus, an explosion of color, coursing with dark marbled veins. His stomach appears pregnant with something. Black liquid streams down his thigh and onto his boot.
They are unnervingly good at describing stuff.
So, what do you think?
I think he's dead. I think he was upright after death. His hands, feet, and neck are discolored. Something is coming out of him. He's beaten up. See the bruises. I think he's dead.
I agree.
His personality is no longer a part of the world.
Totally dead.
The world no longer stores his personality in its composition. There's a time for that, and it ended 7 days ago. 5? Oh! Dead. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Dabba-doob-doob dead.
He says without a hint of melody, not one muscle in his face moves. Oh my gosh. That was great. He's beaten up. See the bruises.
I do. Most of them are post-mortem. Maybe even all of them. The delinquents have made our jobs harder with their little sport.
Stop talking in riddles, coin slot.
It means you fucked him up good, Kuno. Fucked him up brutal like.
I think he was upright after death. His hands and feet are discolored.
Agreed. Especially on the neck. The belt acted like a tourniquet, keeping the blood in his head. The hypostasis supports a hanging.
Yep, seems like a lynching to me. Could it still be he was moved after death? Maybe he was strangled by someone.
There's always a chance. We should check for ligament marks on his neck to see if they're in tune with the belt. We'll have to get him down first.
Something is coming out of him.
The pool of blood and feces has eaten into the frozen mud below the man's feet. Purge liquid is dripping into it, drop by drop.
The victim appears to have contained no more than half a kilogram of digestion at the time of death.
The fuck he's saying?
Talking about shit.
We got lucky. Maybe he went to the toilet sometime before death. God damn. Right. Okay. We got lucky.
Did we? I don't feel lucky.
That's fair.
But there is no breath to catch. Only the cadaver filling the air and your nostrils. He slowly rotates before you, decomposing.
So how do we get him down?
Are you sure we finished the preliminary examination of the cadaver? We might miss some of these things once he's done.
He stops to think, to check his notes. Step back and have another look first. We've been thorough. Do you have a plan for... Okay, let's...
The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt. His torso covered in tattoos and extremity. His eyes are milky white and blind to the world. protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there.
If
Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
I feel like this is gonna fail.
The corpse is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Yeah, figured as much. Okay. I don't know. It made it sound like, we definitely missed something.
He is male, 40 to 50, with an athletic build.
Huh, okay.
The corpse looks right through you as you distance yourself from its stench. Eyes like a shark.
Okay, preliminary examination is done. Let's get him down from there.
The steel-reinforced belt presents a unique challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the belt.
He doesn't actually think the challenge is unique. He thinks it's frustrating, annoying, and harder than he thought.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting the airship strength material.
Can someone else do it? We could saw the branch. Seems like a lot of hassle. Let's not do it. Maybe we could shoot him down. That's terrible. Maybe we can ask for help from the harbor. I'm out of ideas. We could saw the branch.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah, seems dangerous.
There has to be a less risky way, with less falling down of trees.
Can someone else do it?
Someone else? You mean like the police?
I mean, someone who's below detective.
Someone like a paid garbage man? Or a cleaning crew? I have bad news for you. That is a detective. I know it's hard, but I assure you, the others won't come to help us. And we have a growing sanitary concern here. We need to get him down, fast.
I'm out of ideas. Let's have another look at him. Maybe we can ask for help from the
I
harbor.
was really hoping we wouldn't. The Union appeared to be suspect in this case. It seems like a dangerous route to go down.
Okay, let's reconsider.
But what other options? The corpse twists on the belt, like chicken on a skewer.
Okay, let's look at the belt again. Look at the
The
belt.
hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into...
yeah,
this
we know
is
that.
A steel-reinforced cargo latch.
Airlifting. I thought it was used on lorries for No, you're right. The harbor uses 6 rutters to shuffle containers around.
Okay, no. So that didn't really help.
From the cargo belt.
Okay,
Limbs
unfortunately it is
torso covered in tattoos.
past 9, so we are gonna end the night here. Quickly, what do we interact? Oh, right, we can interact with the photo there. That's that. Okay. But yeah, this is interesting. So far, it's been really good. Quick save? Or no, I think I want an actual save. Save game. Save. Perfect. What was that? Did you just follow, or was that someone else following? And thank you, if that was you. Yes, let's confirm, go back. That was you? Okay, awesome. So, I guess with that, I will let you know. So, currently, let's see what we do next time. It's gonna be the same time next week. So, that's, what is that? 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time, which is my time. And then, again, I go for 3 hours. So, I'm actually really excited to see where this goes. I'm not sure how we're gonna take down the body without involving the dock workers, but I don't know, we'll see. It's good. So far, what I've been presented with is amazing. Like, their descriptions and the interactions between all of the we may see. Yeah, the interactions with everything has been amazing. So I'm excited. I can't wait for next week. And hopefully we'll see you there. Until then, I hope you have yourself a good night, assuming it is night where you're at. The game is very thorough on mental image of your surroundings. I will. You take care.